Guys, I usually have social anxiety and I don't like filming in front of people, but today, I don't know, after this experience, I was like, that gave me like all the motivation I needed. So, when you come to Seoul alone, make sure to pay attention to who you talk with, and what happens. I came alone to Seoul, but here people, they are not just gonna approach you just like that, usually. And I can't speak for everyone, but the culture here is to, everyone minds their own business. Everyone is busy doing their normal life things. So what happened? 2 days ago, I was alone, walking around Hongdae. At night, they tried to recruit me for a sect. I've heard about cults in South Korea, I've heard about sects in South Korea. So like, I'm here, I'm walking, they speak to me, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, you should come with us, we'll try to show you like Korean culture, like traditional culture, and you should experience it once in your life. I'm like, okay. They talk about Chuseok, and I would like to, even though it's not the time for Chuseok, because apparently it happens around September and October, I'm, interested and I would like to experience it. So I'm like, oh yeah, sure, like let's do it. But they're like, no, we have to do it like now. Mind you, it was like 10 p.m. at night. And they were like, oh, we have to do it now. Like, you have to come with us because we don't do that very often. Today's our off day, and we don't know when's gonna be our next off day. So I'm like, okay, this is a little suspicious. So I'm like, okay, give me your contact. They don't want to give me their contact. I'm like, they don't want to arrange another date. They don't want to give me their contact, nothing. So I'm like, okay, this is a cult. Now, I'm here walking around Gangnam district. All of a sudden, apparently what seems to be a homeless lady comes and she says, oh, I only need 10,000 won. I was like, do you want food? I'll get you something to eat. She was like, yeah. What happens? We go into a SEOUL. She starts grabbing all kinds of things. Then from 10,000 won, and then it ended up being 50,000 won. But what happens is, like, I was about to tell her, like, no, in my mind I was like, tell her to like stop and say, okay, that's enough. But no, I can't say that. I don't know, I'm too afraid, I don't know what. She kept speaking to me in Korean. I was too afraid. I don't know why. It reaches to a point, I'm like, okay, let's go pay. She's like, oh no, let me just grab this. I said, oh, pay. I point to the counter, I'm like, pay. And she's like, oh, pineapple. She grabs the pineapple, I was like, pay. And then they put everything in the bag, I pay, and I said, bye. I mean, I don't know, like, I don't want to be inconsiderate, but at the same time, I feel like you have to just be cautious with who you speak. If they come and speak to you, sometimes it's just better to ignore them and meet Koreans, like, in a real, like, authentic way.